Happy New Year, folks! I wish you a productive and prosperous 2023. Today we're going to explore 13 idiomatic expressions that are used at the working place. Whether you work in technology, economics, or even education, at some point in your career, you'll have to use some of these expressions. And the first one is ahead of the curve. So to be ahead of the curve means to do things faster than other people or than other companies in the market context. Let's see an example. The company has been ahead of the curve in adopting new technologies. Ahead of the pack. To be ahead of the pack means to be more successful than your competitors. As an example, right now the Democratic candidate is ahead of the pack. Back to the drawing board. To be back to the drawing board is when a new plan must be devised because the previous one has not worked well. The marketing team went back to the drawing board. Now they have to check the whole strategy for obtaining new customers. Back to square one. To be back to square one is to be back at the beginning stage, having made no progress. As an example, after the fire in the laboratory, they found themselves back to square one. Take a toll. So a toll is what we call in Spanish, at least in Colombia, peajes. Like when you're traveling and you have to pay in some places when you change from city to city. At least in Colombia, and I know in some other countries, you have to pay as kind of a tax. But to take a toll means to have a serious bad effect on someone or something. So in Spanish we have a similar idiom or couple of similar expressions. Le pasó factura o le pasó la cuenta de cobro, right? Referring to something that has an extremely bad effect on someone or somebody. The stress she's faced lately has taken a toll on her health. Neck-breaking speed. Neck-breaking speed means very fast. For example, technology is advancing at a neck-breaking speed. In a split second or in split seconds. This is similar to the previous one. This means in an extremely short period of time. Let's see an example. In team sports like football, anything can be defined in split seconds. Those of you who watch the last World Cup know what I'm talking about. Skyrocket or skyrocketing. To rise or go up extremely quickly or make extremely quick progress. For example, birth rates have skyrocketed in some developing countries. Off the top of my head. This means spontaneously or without previous planning. Let me give you an example off the top of my head. To be bullish. This means to be optimistic about the future of a person or of a company. This expression is extremely common in the stock market context. Example, members of the party are bullish about their candidate. And party here refers to the political party, or what we call partido político. To be bearish. This is the exact opposite of being bullish. So to be bearish is to be pessimistic about the future of a person or the future of a company. Usually related to the stock market too. Lucas is bearish about the US economy in 2023, and so am I. Wanna know why? Just let me know in the comments. Do you wanna know an interesting fact? The reason why there is a sculpture of a bull in Wall Street is because it represents the prosperity. It represents a bull market. And the bull market is what we call in Spanish mercado alcista. And that's also the reason why the symbol of brokers like eToro is a bull, which in Spanish is that, toro, eToro. Ballpark or ballpark figure. An educated guess or estimation number regarding an expected result. As an example, give me a ballpark figure of the company cash flow increase. Let me give you a ballpark on the population of this residential unit. At stake. This means at risk. Be careful. Your career is at stake with this decision. Alright folks, I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, don't forget to give it a like, share it with your friends, and or subscribe if you haven't done so. Please continue having a great day, night, week or year. I'll see you in the next one.